Yo, what's up? So, I got a haircut. Um, that's, you know, if you're wondering why, it's maybe because I want to document my looks maxing ascension journey, hashtag clavicular. Um, because I think that's a smarter way to promote the book, because nobody gives a fuck about art anymore. So, yeah, I'll just become a looks maxer on the side in the hopes that that sort of I don't know, just drives attention to the channel, drives attention to the drawings and to the art. Um, yeah, hopefully be able to sell this book once it's over. That way I can pay my electric bills once um, a big ass fucking company puts a data center right next to me. So, okay, that's about it. Stop talking. Today I'm gonna finish this drawing. Well, no, I might just do the line art today. All right. So last week I did all of the sketching, so all of the sketching is done, and now it is time to start cleaning this shit up a little bit. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna start with this one just because it's the easiest one to do, and it's already all divided into different layers. So I'm gonna delete the loose sketching behind it. Right now, I'll just move on to doing the line art. Okay, here we go. Here's my reference. And I was thinking that like the other day that I did this. Hold on. Let me do the Pomodoro. Let me do one Pomodoro. I'm gonna do two Pomodoros today. It's late, but I don't give a fuck. It's been a long time since I've done two. So I was thinking the other day that I might want to do some coloring with the process of putting down the lines. Just because black sometimes it overpowers a little bit the coloring stage, and what I've been doing is sort of deleting a little bit of the line art later or coloring it later, but it doesn't make much sense because some parts of the color favor the black line art and some other parts don't, just because I'm doing the line art before and the coloring later. So I sort of move around the coloring to match and work well with the um, black outlines. But if I do it this way, I don't know. Maybe it's a smarter way to do it. I'm not sure. I'll have to try. Let's see. Maybe a little bit darker, actually. All right, there we go. Guy needs to look absolutely desperate. Just drowning, literally. Let's see if we can accomplish that. All right. think I'll include, yeah, perspective lines, perspective grid, just to make it easier for myself to visualize in which direction everything needs to be pointing towards and how to make everything look three-dimensional. Okay, it seems to be working. 1 second. All right, there we go. So far 5 minutes. I don't think I'll be able to finish all of the line arts today, but let's see how far we can go. Now, I'm not sure if I want to give him any more head ornaments, because this shape is going to be very important for the rest of the composition. Or maybe I'll just leave it as is. There we go. Instead of the head ornaments, I might do some collar ornaments. Always try to give it some shapes. Always in favor of the composition, obviously. There we go. There we go. So I'm pulling up some reference because I took a photograph of myself in order to do this pose. In case you were wondering why I'm taking so long to do these lines right here. I might just do some water here, but that's for later. I'll worry about that later. All right. So fingers are tricky because they're foreshortened right now. And I don't want them to look too blocky. But it is a fucking grind to put limbs on fucking perspective. And they are very foreshortened right now. So I have to be very careful. I believe that looks good though. All right. I'll put too many lines here. It'll ruin the fun. Shit, I fucking hate it when that happens. That overlapping of the lines. Okay, there we go. This one's cut off. I hope that it works with the composition. I think it does. I think it does read like it should. And I want this to read like forearm. Let's see if we can make it work. At least a couple lines like this. She gets the brachialis. Deltoid. That's one's tricky because it needs to be covering the collar ornaments. Jesus. Right. This is difficult. Okay. Here. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's way better. Oh shit. Okay. I'm not sure if I should add the bicep over here to make it more readable. I think it's readable enough right now. Look at this. Yeah, that's good enough. And lines. Okay. There. Okay, that was fucking tricky. The hands are always a pain in the ass, but I've been like focusing so much on them since AI has become a thing because that's a telltale that something is made with AI. So I've been just like all of my practice has been revolving around drawing hands from real life. So I want to get good at that. In the future, I mean, in the near future, AI is just going to be amazing at drawing hands. Then I'll focus on doing poorly, just drawing as bad as I can. So people are going to be like, oh, it's definitely human, man. It's filled with mistakes. It'll be a very Picasso-esque period. There we go. There we go. First giant stun. I believe that leaving. No. Yes or no? I, for whatever reason, I feel inclined to leave a little bit of the construction line just because it makes it, it gives it a little bit more jish. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Right. Just realize that he doesn't have pectoral muscles. I should probably include that. There. I'll just get rid of this. Now for the waves. I'm gonna need a minute for this. So I'm looking at the reference that I had for the waves, and I can't fucking find one of these. Okay, found it. Right. Let's dial this down, way down, and let's work on that line art. So this is all what do you call these bubbles? All the bubble shit. I don't know how many fucking lines there should be. I'm trying to make it as clean as possible. I don't want to lose the expressionist of it either. Maybe I'll do like another one right here. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to oversimplify it too much because you lose a lot of the gesture when you do that. So even if it looks more sketchy, I want it to look very gestural as well. It's a good compromise, I think. hopefully this works. Yeah, it's looking beautiful. It's looking real cool. Okay, there we go. Ah, that would be all foreground. We'll call that done. Alright, I don't know if you heard that, but that means break. Alright, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'll do the second half of this bitch standing up because of the bloody back pain. Body back pain is a bitch. Alright. 25 minutes. That second Pomodoro right there. Going back to the old routine. An hour a day. Two, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to need the reference again for this bitch. Alright. I have no reference for this. I feel like I need it, to be honest. Changing a little bit the size of the hand. Well, that's because I needed to work with the frame, and it's not working right now. Gee, okay. It's always, you always need to be kind of changing the plan, but it's because with the details that you have, once you're doing the line art, if you add details to it, then you have to like correct. There we go. Maybe I'll add some sort of hair. There. Maybe I'll add like a bone for the nose. have some fun. Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool. I can move this, and yeah, he has tiny arms. That looks stupid. Yeah. Again, I don't think I need a reference for this. Pretty self-explanatory, if you ask me. Tiny ass fucking head. There. Maybe like some indentation for the fucking head. That's cool. Alright, the lines are totally fucking distracting for the anatomy. There. I don't know about that. I think the yeah. Um, there. And then fucking arms. There we go. Right. Now let's check for the middle ground. This is always tricky because you don't want to like add too much detail so that it takes away from foreground. But also, if you leave it too loose, then it breaks the pacing for what needs to be background afterwards. So, I mean, lower the opacity here, and let's just play around with the flow, and we'll see later what works and what doesn't. I think actually this goes. Yeah, I'm not sure what goes before what. Maybe I just needs to lower the opacity in the guy so that he looks like he's underneath, but also kind of transparent. Let's see. Let's see. No, I don't like the flow of the second one. It looks just like a repetition of the other one. Maybe more here. Yeah, that works. There we go. Shit, this is a lot of work. That's an ambitious piece. So many characters. All right. So now I need to do this giant right here. God damn it, this one's gonna be difficult. I think that maybe I should figure out the composition a little bit better. Yes, there. Yeah, I think that's good enough. All right, let's go. I think I'm gonna go a little bit lighter for the things that are in the background with the line art. Yeah, that seems smart. Okay. So obviously, I wanted him to look like he belongs to the rest of the guys, but I want each one of them to be slightly different than the other one, right? This one's a little bit lower limbs. I mean, longer limbs, but a little bit more chubby. And I still think that can look beautiful, man. If done correctly, of course. There. It looks Herculean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how retarded I am. I still need to count how many fingers each one of these guys has. Otherwise, I could. Otherwise, I mess it up. I have a bachelor's degree in systems engineering. I have no idea how it can be so retarded. It's ridiculous. Peter Theo. Peter Theo. No, no, no. Ah, shit. I was just about to draw the thing that goes right there. And fucking YouTube can ban me for this. No, YouTube. This is family friendly, I swear. There. Looks good. Yeah. Background waves. Almost done with the with all the with all of the giant parts. Let's see how long do we have. We have 5 minutes. Gee, I don't think I can do all of the liners today, but we got very close. So basically, right now, all of the giant part of the composition is done. Like all of the line art for the giants is done. And now we have the sky, clouds, the background, and the agriculture. Yeah, the agriculture is going to be so difficult to do because, well, the foreshadowing of the anatomy I just realized that the piercing that the guy has on the nose looks a little bit like a mustache, and that sort of vibe is reinforced by the fact that I gave him hair, which is a bad idea. I always delete that. Yeah, that's a way better look. And there, I'm gonna need this again in order to not lose sight of what the foreshadowing for base character has to look like. Yeah, let's see. It's gonna be difficult. Ah, jeez. All right, let's go. Don't think too hard, man. Stop thinking. Start doing. Come on, come on. Gee, I don't know about this. I think that's a good enough level of detail, given how small he is in reference to the other characters. Pulling up the reference because I also post this by myself, trying to nail the pose. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not gonna share any of those references just because they're embarrassing as fuck. Time's almost up. Let's see if we can finish this guy at least. Nope, we couldn't. 10 p.m. already. Jesus. Fucking hate time. Alright, so Pomodoro is up, but I want to finish this guy. I'm not gonna lie. I want to finish him. That sounds so bad. No, I don't want to finish him. I want to finish the drawing of him. Jesus fucking Christ. I want to finish this drawing, man. He has that ancient Calvin Klein look. Very Jesus-like. Shit. See how fast we can go with this. Hmm. I believe this works. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to add too much detail to this. Yeah, I might have to modify this one. It's not working as well as the other one. Yep. This one, shitty as fuck. The other one looks kind of good. That kind of fixed it. Kind of. There. Damn it, this one's killing me. How do I fuck up so much? Alright. Let's go, let's go. Get it right. Get it right, bitch. Come on. Get it right, man. No. There. It was the construction behind it was just so weak. But now, with a little construction sketching, figured out. There. Awesome. The mighty guy. He looks mighty. He looks mighty as fuck. Alright, bitch. Alright. Mighty God. Based. Actually, I think the ancient Calvin clients need to be a bit higher. Otherwise, he looks too naked. Let's keep it PG-13, this entire book. That's been my goal since day one. Softcore at best, at worst. There. Right, I need to go to sleep. What if I don't? And I'll just put in all my work into this. That'll be stupid. No, I can't. I need to go to work. Dang it. I hate capitalism, bro. I shouldn't need to work ever. I hate working. Alright. That's it. So tomorrow clouds. And I think that tomorrow I might also be able to do all of the value mapping for the piece. Something's up with this. I don't know what it is. I might need to fix it tomorrow. Yeah, okay. That's it, guys. That's it for today. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Shit. What's my outro? How do I say goodbye? I'm so awkward, Jesus. The economy's fake. Follow your dreams.